Hey, this is Kendra Prevost, KP Real Estate Group, buyblackdfw.com, nationwide.com. Let me see if I can move this camera. I might not be able to. Oh, that's not good. Hold up. Let me see. That's a little bit better. At least you can see my face. Hey, y'all. Kendra Prevost, KP Real Estate Group, buyblackdfw.com, nationwide.com. I'm here to give you your market update for August sales. Just want to say hi. How's everyone doing? Um, what's going on with you? How's your family? I hope everybody is good. What's been going on with me? Just to give you a little quick update. Both my daughters now are at Florida A&M. Yay! Um, one is going to be graduating in May in the degree with accounting. She's actually working on her MBA right now. She's taking her first semester of MBA classes. Sadia is. So FAMU has a program where if you are undergrad and you at least get 60 hours, you can take the GMAT and you can ask for and you have like a 3.0, you can ask for admittance into the graduate program while you still undergrad. Um, so we're doing that right now. She's currently in her first semester of classes. I don't think she's gonna be able to take another semester of graduate classes because they limited you to 15 hours before you graduate to take graduate classes. So she's gonna have to go back and do something next semester in order to, it's something with her scholarship, y'all. It's always something. So anyway, she will finish her MBA in fall of 96. I mean, 96. What is this year? 2026. Then I have my youngest daughter. She is also at FAMU. She's studying chemical engineering. She's been very busy at school. They have a very tight group of engineering students, and they do a lot of studying together. I think from like 4 to 11 every night. So she's been doing extremely well. She's having so much fun. And I'm grateful and thankful. Whenever you see your kids, just do the things that you hope or prayed for them to do. It's always a satisfying feeling, because I've done everything that I wanted to do, well, mostly. And now I just pour everything else into my kids. That's my concern is them. But I want to not bore you on what's going on with me. And we're going to talk about real estate. So, what's been going on in the real estate market, y'all? Nothing. To be honest, the market is slow, but this is the time to buy. Like, I don't really think people really understand. Like, when the real estate market is slow, is when you're supposed to buy. So I'm supposed to be busy because people are supposed to know that this is the time to buy. The only problem is the interest rates are high. We did get a reduction yesterday. Was it yesterday? A quarter percent. So that's going to help a little bit. Um, let's see if that actually affects the mortgage rates. But saying all that to say, there are a lot of sellers that are offering incentives that can help you with your interest rate, okay? That can buy down the interest rate. So for me, for example, excuse me, I have a house for sale right now in East Dallas. We're offering a 5% credit towards the buyer with a contract, um, accepted contract towards whatever you want. 5%, y'all. So I got a house that's listed for 450,000. So what is 5% of that? 450 times 5%. 22,000. $22,000 to buy down your rate. $22,000 to pay for your closing costs. $22,000 to do some renovations. Whatever you want to do with the 22,000. 20 if you want $22,000 off the price, let's talk about it. So I have a house, DM me, it's ready to go. We are really, really ready to negotiate. So that's my plug for my listing. Um, So other than that, y'all, if you are looking into invest, looking to buy, this is actually a good time to buy. You can get a very good deal. I could come in probably and offer something. I mean, I'm not talking about crazy because we are still selling about 98, 97% of the list price. So meaning if a house is listed for 100,000, the average they sell the discount is like 90 to like 97,000. But that's 3% off. That's still pretty good. Or more. It depends on the person that's selling the house. They might be really ready to make a deal. So if you thinking about something, this is the time because sellers are very, 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 very much willing to negotiate. Okay, so let's talk about the actual market. I wrote down some statistics of what's going on in the market. Did I write it down? What did I do with it? Okay, so Collin County and Dallas County are the two markets that I pretty much focus on. So let me give you some numbers. So in August of 2025, the medium sell price or list price in Dallas County was 369,900. The medium sold price is 363,900. So actually that's an increase from last year because last year the list price was 367,118. So in certain areas, like in Dallas, Dallas still has room to grow. So if you buying in Dallas County, they're actually experiencing an increase in price from last year, median price. The average sold price is 363,900. So that's that's 97% of the list price. So if you price the house, you're gonna probably get about 97%. So people ask me sometimes, they'll say, okay, a house is listed for 350. And they be like, oh, I wanna offer 300. And I'll be like, no, that's not, they're not gonna accept that. How do we know that? Okay, so in the MLS, we have data, and the data tells you with the comps what percent discount is everybody getting in the neighborhood off a closed house. We know this data already. So if you're talking about 40,000, $50,000 off, you're talking about 80%, maybe 90% of list price. That's not reasonable. And how we know that is because of the data. The data just tells us that a reasonable price would be this. Of course, we can offer that, but to be thinking that your offer is really going to be seriously, because we as a realtor look at this data too, as the listing agent, and we say, okay, why would we accept this price when we already know that we're going to get an offer probably close to our list price if it's list appropriately down the line. Okay, so and also people gotta understand when you're competing with international buyers. So like when you people buy in Dallas, just think about that this is an international market. So you're not just competing with the people that you see in Dallas. You're competing with people all over the world buying property here. So you don't want to put in a bid too low because, like I said, you're just one little small person. Let me tell you something. They have big conglomerates, companies that are on Wall Street bidding for properties. Okay. We do need to put laws in place to prevent that, but right now that's the current situation. So you don't want, but we as a listing agent, we prefer to sell some to someone that's a real person. Okay. So we want that, but so you have to really come in with a mindset of what's reasonable. Okay. Now, August 2024, y'all, I told you the list price was 367,118 and the sell price was 360. Now the days on market right now have gone up from last year this time. The days on the market, the average days is about 36 days. The days on market last year was about 25 days. Houses stay on the market longer. If they're not priced right, they stay on the market a long time. Pricing is the biggest factor. All right, so let's look at Collin County here. Collin County, the average list price is 553,440. Ooh, that's a lot. An average price for a home in Collin County is 553,000. The average sale price is 537,395. So that's actually a decrease of 4%. The average days on market is 58 days. Um, that's kind of high. So guess what it's telling you? The average days on the market in Dallas County being 36 days is very low because the prices are lower. You got 553 compared to 369. Okay. What's going on in Dallas? Okay, so let me just tell y'all this. I have this program that I have. You see that 500 down? This is a real program. I've teamed up with a bank, and they're offering 500 down to buy a house, okay, with certain criteria. So let me read you the criteria. First of all, this is a home assist program. So it's income based. So you have to meet the qualifications of the income first to qualify. So if you call me, contact me, we can get you through that process. You cannot make more than probably about 85,000 a year. Maybe, it's not for high income people, okay? Higher income people. It's a grant. They give you a $25,000 grant towards the payment and the closing costs. Or you can use the grant to pay down the cost of your home. So like that, if you want to just put it directly to the sales price of the home, you can do that too. Um, let's see here. Texas is eligible. It has to be an owner occupied home. You have to have a decent credit score and you cannot have no more of 80% medium income in the county or parish you reside in. It's that parish because it is in Louisiana too. Um, it's offered to home buyers with approved counseling. So you have to get home buyers counseling class too. The grant funds are subject to repayment within 5 years under certain circumstances, but I haven't seen it yet. I was able to close on one of these. I was finally able to get someone to listen to me and get in this program. And it's hard to get people to listen to you just to say, hey, let's go buy this house. You qualify. But she did, and she's in her house. I'm so grateful for her and so happy for her too. So that's all I have right now. If you know anybody that's renting, you know anybody that's looking to invest, send them my way. I'm actively starting my marketing campaign for 2026. I'm going to start putting out videos. I'm going to start buying ads. So I'm just getting ready for the next phase. So, y'all, that's it. Y'all take care. God bless you. KP Real Estate Group. Check out my website, kendraprevos.com. Y'all take care. Bye.